we gotta talk about the Survivor Series pay-per-view, and obviously spoilers ahead. So it's actually been a while since I made any wrestling videos, and part of the reason was because I just have not been able to keep up with the product very much, and another reason honestly is because of the passing of Bray Wyatt. With that said, however, I wanted to come back and watch this pay-per-view because I was hearing people saying that Randy Orton was confirmed to come back, that WWE had been dropping hints about CM Punk, and that they were doing the War Games match. So I tuned in and I was not disappointed. In this video, I just want to talk about the two big returns, that being Randy Orton and CM Punk. So Randy Orton was confirmed to be coming back, so it wasn't like a surprise, but there was still a loud pop when he came and definitely a lot of appreciation, and you could tell from both the fans and the wrestlers involved. I also gotta say too, I miss Randy Orton so much. The commentary team mentioned the fact that it had been like a year and a half since Randy Orton had wrestled, and that's crazy. Especially because when I was watching wrestling during the pandemic, Randy Orton was one of the wrestlers that was consistently showing up during that time, and so I did begin to get attached to him and get used to seeing him on screen and stuff. So it's crazy though that it's been a year and a half, man. And we gotta talk about the other one too. Ladies and gentlemen, CM Punk is back in the WWE, and that's crazy. I legitimately feel like I'm living in an alternate timeline. I'm really fond of the WWE from 2012 to 2014, and part of the reason for that is because when me and my dad finally started getting into it, we would watch the Monday Night Raw episodes from that time period, and CM Punk was one of the constant wrestlers there as well. And then obviously you know all the stuff about his release and everything, and then years later he's in WWE backstage, but then after that he's in AEW and stuff. So it's yeah, you don't think this guy's ever gonna come back to WWE, especially because I believe he said that before, and lo and behold, that was not true. And while I'm flabbergasted but also excited, I'm also worried, given the situation that happened in AEW and that whole controversy with him. I just hope that that kind of thing does not happen in his tenure here, and he can kind of end his wrestling career whenever he wants to do that, that is, on a high note. But with that said, I really enjoyed this pay-per-view. Those two returns are huge, and I'm very, very interested to see where the company is going to go with Orton and CM Punk and the other wrestlers after this. I will be making more wrestling content, so stick around for that.